Okay, you guys, so after each meta-awareness training, there is a lesson. So we just did noting meditation, and we're going to learn about reality. So let's play the lesson.
What is reality? Imagine, if you can, perceiving the world as a snake, which registers infrared radiation through holes in its head. This is another slice of reality that humans don't tap into. The truth is that the world is a vast jungle of information. The brain selectively picks out a small segment that it thinks might be useful to us. It's easy to confuse these mental constructions with reality. For the sake of discussion, let's say that reality is all the information that exists in the universe. This information presents itself in many forms: electromagnetic fields, ultraviolet waves, and other types of energy. We evolved to perceive a small slice of this through the five senses, maybe others, to help us survive and pass on our genes. Scientific tools like infrared thermometers allow us to detect other subtle energies. Who knows what other information is out there, still undetected by us? And even that sliver of reality that we can perceive mostly gets filtered out before reaching our conscious awareness. 99% of the mind's activity is non-conscious, while the remaining tiny amount comes into our awareness and determines what we experience as reality. The brain receives an absurd amount of data each instant. Our taste buds receive about 1,000 bits per second. Our ears receive 100,000 bits per second. Our nose receives about the same. Our skin receives 1 million bits per second. And our eyes receive about 10 million bits per second. Yet we can only consciously process about 50 bits per second. As if that didn't delude our picture of reality enough, our brain is a prediction-making machine. It forms all types of stories and mental models about how the world works.
Yep.
To give an example, imagine someone is walking along a mountain path and comes across a large snake, jolting back in fear. But laughing at themselves, they realize that it was just a stick on the ground. Good job to the primal brain for not risking it, though. Better safe than sorry. Similarly, we easily mistake sticks for snakes throughout our lives, but in far less useful ways. If your crush fails to text you back, your mind might begin playing out the worst-case snake scenarios. We don't see the world clearly at all, constructing these narratives all the time. So our realities are based on a narrow set of fabricated stories, based on a narrow set of conscious awareness, based on a narrow set of information. Recognizing this, we can become more in tune with reality by looking closely to see where our mind layers on false assumptions. Then we can hope to see the sticks clearly as sticks, reprogramming our snake-centered view of the world. And by training our minds through meditation to pay close attention, and by applying logic, we can get more in touch with reality and live less of our lives lost in a fantasy world.
That it's not real, sis. The narrative you created in your mind, it's not real.